Good morning, millennials.
Good morning, millennials.
Welcome to Brave season because I am not wearing makeup. Did you notice?
No, because
I thought you were going to say something.
Glowy from your $1,000 mask.
Everyone thinks, okay, I did a face mask last night and it was one of those ones, 24 karat, which is like always fake. And it like came in a PR package and I just like ripped it open and started using it. And then I found out that the fucking face mask cost $1,000 and I could have resold it on eBay for like $2,000. And everyone's like, but it really worked. Like, your skin is glowing. No, we got spray tans last night. Sorry to disappoint.
And you just got back from Miami.
And I just got back from Miami, so I was kissed by God.
Your skin is looking glowy, and the only thing you don't have is eye makeup. And the amount that I put on this morning,
yeah,
I might as well not be wearing any either.
Yeah, like, honestly, I just didn't have it in me today to sit down and do my makeup again. Like, I go through phases with my makeup. Either I'm like so excited to do it and like try new things, or like I can't be bothered to even sit down and look in the mirror. And that's me today because I have so many fucking pimples from all the flying.
Also, it is airport day again, judging by loafers and a sweatshirt vibe.
Wait, I have to tell you the funniest thing.
Speaking of not being excited to do your makeup, so yesterday I went on another fruitless journey to go shopping.
You did?
Yes, because I wanted to get something for the CMAs. This time I went to Bloomingdale's and there was nothing for me there. And you know what's crazy is like they're still not done doing construction and the holiday season is here.
Upon us.
What? And I feel bad trash talking every department store in New York City.
They need it.
Like I came in, I knew exactly what I needed and I was willing to spend this amount. Again, just credit card at the ready. Nothing.
So you didn't get anything?
So I went down, well, I wound up only getting food at 40 carats because
I
didn't want it to be a total failure.
Of course.
But I went down to the makeup floor, needing new foundation, knowing exactly what I wanted, color, shade, ready to purchase, waving around my money. No one could be less helpful. I asked for the color. They're pretend looking for it. We don't have a tester. I'm like, forget it. You don't deserve me. Goodbye.
Oh.
Goodbye. I said good
Good
day,
day, sir. Good day. I'm sorry that happened to you, but I thought you would be really interested to know that on my time hop today in history, I wore the exact same outfit. I was in Toronto this time last year doing social media week and I did this presentation or whatever, and I wore this sweater, leggings, and thigh-high boots. The boots are different.
But the sweater.
But the sweater and the leggings are the same, and like I really was ashamed.
Well, you're consistent. Actually, that's kind of cool because you usually look back on old pictures and you're like, damn, I can't believe I wore that.
Well, no, I look back and I'm like, I can't believe my face was that big.
Right, you can't believe old Chin was around.
Mr. Chin, scratching his belly, waddling in.
He hadn't been evicted yet. Mr. Chin is like the mucus.
Mucinex, yes, totally.
You should do
crossover.
Yeah. Sync up, vertical integration.
We're just finishing each other's sandwiches today.
You really are. I could go for a sandwich.
I'm so tired, Jackie.
Except that we ate so much and so much nothing in Miami.
That's the worst. Okay, so we were on Olivia's Bachelorette party this weekend and we did a whole vlog. It'll be up on the Patreon.
I'm editing it today. I think it might be our best, funniest work yet.
Well, I ate everything, but nothing.
Like I ate everything. There was nothing I longed for, but I was hungry the whole time.
And I didn't have proper meals. Like I'm so tired because I have not stopped traveling, but also I'm malnourished. And you wouldn't think that if you looked at me, but I am.
No, it's like I feel fat, but not I still needed to take my vitamins, you know? Usually when I eat a lot, I don't take vitamins because don't worry, I got plenty of calcium in all the chocolate I ate. Mm-hmm. But I didn't get, I ate so many French fries.
Yeah, and that stuff really does weigh you down physically, but I couldn't be bothered to make good choices.
No, and then we went to Prime 112, which...
We finished the weekend out at Prime 112, which I'm still shitting out the creamed corn, but it was worth it.
I'm still laughing from all the jokes.
With so many jokes.
There was so much laughter this weekend. We're so funny sometimes.
No, we are so funny sometimes. And then sometimes it's just we were tired and it wasn't that funny, but it was.
No, but then when you get tired, you're insane.
Yeah, of course.
When Snitch snapped my wrist.
You were being so fucking crazy that last night. It was just a long weekend, and I'm dead, basically, is what we're trying to say. And if we tried to explain the jokes to you, you wouldn't even understand.
But just know that Snitch snapped my wrist and stole my Kopari.
How is your wrist feeling?
It's feeling better because I've been giving it a break. It's taken the day off.
Mm-hmm. You should get a sling.
But this morning I picked up my bag, and I realized it wasn't totally healed yet.
Ooh.
And we came up with an amazing idea for a Hallmark movie that...
We did?
Yes. That is so good. It's called Counselor at Christmas. And it's about a camper and a counselor, obviously. No, Claudia, it was good. And the counselor comes home with the camper for Christmas and to spend time with her family. And she falls in love with the camper's older brother.
Yeah, or dad, depending on how old the counselor is.
Depending on the age of the counselor.
Yeah.
But if it's Snitch, it's the older brother.
Yeah.
And then the counselor and camper become sisters when they get
Oh,
married.
that's cute.
Isn't that cute?
I think I must have fallen asleep before the ending.
You don't remember when we were like, the counselor sneaks upstairs, snaps the wrist.
Jackie, I don't even know what's going on right now. I don't remember.
You were the one who said that.
I don't even remember because, like I said, I obviously have dementia. And two, I'm tired. Also,
but
by
you
the way,
were the one
Jackie,
who
it was
came
this.
up
By
with-
the way, it was this time last year where you claim I said, "You get on a plane."
This is how I know that you are even more wrong because it wasn't this time last year. It was CMA Fest in June. So your point proven.
I didn't say it.
But today we will get on a plane and end up in a new land, the land of Nash, the village of Nash.
But Miami was great. We stayed at the Cadillac Hotel, which was new and it was very lovely and clean, and that's truly all you could ask for. And then TPG told me he's staying there, so I'm like, oh, it's TPG approved.
Totally.
Oh, excuse me, I got a little cord. I got a little wrapped up.
I had never been to Miami before.
Oh, right. How
Fun
was your
fact.
experience?
My experience was positive, and everything about it was positive. But it also, on my quest to find the best city in America for me, it is not the one.
Oh my God, no, it's so not for you.
It is so far from the city I belong in.
It's so far from what you're looking for.
But I really embraced the Miami vibes. Like,
Honestly, Miami is like what like the personification of like a UTI is. Do you know what I mean? Like Miami is a walking UTI. And I definitely I was afraid I was gonna get one on your Bachelorette. And now after Olivia's and like being in Miami and going to a day party, like I am 100% on my way to getting UTI. So I'm fucking hard with Uqora this week.
Miami needs to be sponsored by Uqora.
I
Like,
know.
you land in the airport and it's like
They just give
away
it out.
in the
Or
bathrooms.
in the plane, when they give you water, it all has like a little Uqora. And Uqora it's a powder that you put, like you can mix into your water. It makes it taste like pink lemonade and it's preventative for UTIs. So I've been like really like paranoid that I'm gonna get one. So I started to use it, and Miami Airport, it's like the American Airlines Arena is where the Miami Heat plays.
The hub.
But it should be the Uqora Arena. And by the way, if you want to get some Uqora too, you can. Say goodbye to UTIs. Right now, Uqora is offering 30% off when you text TOAST to 484848. But hurry, it's a limited time offer. Text TOAST to 484848 to get 30% off your order of Uqora. That's TOAST to 484848.
Yeah,
And you
so
can
if
have a
you're-
clean vagine.
If you're going on
you can be a
a
clean
bach-
vagine steen.
If you're going on a bachelorette party soon, I would recommend some Uqora. Like when you do the whole presentation of like the sassy sashes and the rings and the
Yeah.
penises and the Uqora.
No,
Just
I
a
can-
bowl of Uqora.
Jackie, I can tell you, like, I'm so happy for you and Olivia. Like, my sisters, it's the happiest times in their lives. Like, please don't have another bachelorette party. Like, don't invite me to anything ever again.
Okay,
I'll come to the wedding, though.
thanks. But maybe like in a year we could go back to the Bahamas.
Oh, yeah. A year. Like, the Dirty Jeans store has been an amazing, humbling, gratifying experience. But it has ruined travel for me. I never even want to go on vacation again.
Really?
Yeah. Because I have to take a plane to get there.
You would think it would make travel, like the more you travel, the less of a big deal it is.
I can't believe we didn't get a stripper. Even though we went to the strip club like 100 times, it's not the same.
No, it is the same. We
Is
went
it?
to the strip club.
Did you engage with the strippers?
Yes, I gave them my money, and then more than that, more than putting my money in their breasts, I was hyping up the rest of the crowd. And the guy who was working there, who was supervising the strippers, he was like, yeah, like yes. And I was like, come on, guys, like, I was taking my.
You were being a promoter.
I was being a promoter. I was taking my $1. I was really I was a hype man for the strippers, and I really think they appreciated it.
What I was doing is I was trying to empower them. Like a lot of the men around me were just like being so nasty, and like when they gave money, they also feel entitled to touch the strippers, which is not true. So I was like just placing money like nicely, and I was being like, "You look great. Are you
Yeah.
working out? You look amazing. Where's your bra from?"
Did you get a tip?
I was being conversational, you know?
Yeah. Complimentary.
Complimentary, if you will.
I thinking back to like the beginning of the weekends, like it was just such a long weekend of thoughtiness.
Oh my God, the dresses?
Our levels of thought like reached
Okay.
no bounds because our plan going in was like I want to be the biggest thought in Miami,
And you know what? That was hard.
no, we show up to our first engagement at the first restaurant and we were out-thoughted immediately.
Right.
Before we even stepped into
Immediately.
before we even stepped into the building.
No, right. We were like, we knew we were the thottiest. We're like, oh my God, people are gonna stare at us. Like literally people look twice at us, these girls in Miami. Like it wasn't fair because it came so natural to them. Like we were acting, we were in theme, we were in costume. Like they were just being themselves.
No, and like thottiness is an attitude, and honestly, we did not possess it.
No,
Try
not
it
at
as
all.
we may, even with our wigs.
Even with Margot. Well, that was so funny. We partied all day on Saturday, and then we needed to go get wigs, but we had like no time because we were like just partying. So we got wasted and went wig shopping, and it was so funny. And we also went to the store next door that was, I don't know what it was called. It was called like strippers. It was Strippers Are Us.
It was called
Strippers
Pure,
Are Us.
Pure Miami.
I wanted to get a theme. I wanted the thottiest dress that there was. I basically bought 3 dresses that just fit, barely. Like, that was my criteria. Like, we were so drunk.
Zips? I'll buy.
If it zips, it fits. And we bought these dresses, and we went back to the hotel, and we, like, napped and laid down. And before we got ready for the night, we had, like, sobered up, and I tried on the dresses, and, like, 2 out of 3 of them were just not even an option. I ripped them while putting them on. And the 3rd one I wore. And it was such a small dress.
Like, I wore Margot's clothes the whole trip. That's when you know that your peak thought.
Yeah. As Ali Mohajir says, we were living in Thoughtlandia.
It's a great place to be. I won't be going back anytime soon. Nashville is not Thoughtlandia.
Oh my God, I can't wait to go to
So,
Nashville.
oh
my God, I forgot to cancel the massages. Please remind me.
Reprogramming my brain to be from, like, Miami to Nashville is proven to be difficult, but I think I've struck the right balance in my suitcase.
Oh my God, my suitcase doesn't know what's going on because I'm also doing a show. Sorry, sold out, you can't get tickets.
I was thinking about that while I was packing, and I was like, you're my hero.
No, I'm my own hero. And like, I had to shove my stupid fucking slippers, but I'm gonna wear my slippers on the red carpet. Like after we like take pictures and stuff, I'm just gonna take my shoes off because I can't do all those hard-hitting interviews. I can't talk to Tim McGraw in my Steve Madden shoes.
Totally.
I need to talk to him in my Amazon slippers.
All that's in my suitcase are 3 couture gowns and pajamas.
Yeah, no.
Like,
oh my God, fuck! I don't even have like pajamas to lay around in.
I brought 2 big t-shirts this time.
God, because the t-shirt you gave me.
I almost wore it today. Like I washed it. But at least I gave you a t-shirt.
No,
None
totally,
of us brought
totally.
pajamas. We were so out of tune, but I corrected all my mistakes. Did you bring the makeup remover?
Well, here's the thing.
Stop.
The thing is, I never took it out, so it has to still be in there.
Okay, so it's in your makeup case. Okay, great.
I think. Yeah. No, it totally is. Because I didn't do my makeup today. It is.
Great.
I think. Also, it's going to be such a big day for us tomorrow for so many reasons. First of all, Jackie and I have the honor of partnering up with Access Hollywood and doing their covering their carpet coverage. But bigger than that is I'm showing my arm for the first time like in years. I'm not like an arm like shower. Just like it doesn't feel natural to me. I didn't even do it in Miami when I was embracing my inner thought, which I should have because it would have been a good like a test run. And I'm wearing a jumpsuit that has 1 sleeve. So I'm jumping back into life with 1 arm. And in the spray tan last night, I had them contour. I don't know if it really worked, but I'm freaking out. So like, that's why it's a big deal.
You know, it's a huge deal. It's the unveiling of the arm, and you should all be there. So tune in.
Taylor Swift's gonna be at the CMAs now.
They say that every year.
No, but like she's actually out of hiding this year. Like,
oh, that's true.
And she went to the fucking Billboard.
I don't know. I feel like the CMA community is like, she needs to prove herself to get back in.
Really? I feel like they've always stood by her. Like, she still writes songs for Little Big Town.
She still writes song.
No, she wrote
and
Babe.
Sugarland.
Oh man, imagine if she like came out and sang Babe. I would die.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know because I'll be on stage.
Right. We'll see. And if she is, we will do everything in our power to get her on our stream.
I just want to say, like, our stream is going to be so premium. But there's one thing that I can't say, obviously, that's going to happen. You know what it is. We're going to break, like, major news.
Oh, yeah.
I already know what it is, but I promised the person that I wouldn't tell them. But they promised me they would come to us and talk about it. It's going to be really great.
Yeah, it's exciting times.
Yeah, at Ridgemont High.
At Ridgemont High, yes. At Toastmont High.
Should we bother jumping into the Fast Five?
I think it's time to jump into the Fast Five stories that you need to know before you wake up and take a bite out of your morning toast. Because so much is going on this weekend, I didn't even know where to begin.
I know. The world, unfortunately, kept turning while, like, we were busy.
Kept turning and kept burning.
Oh, my God,
unfortunately.
totally.
So our first story is obviously about the California fires. It is so sad.
Jackie, it's so sad. And the more I think about it, the more sad it is, you know?
Like, the more I read about it, the more sad it is. And then there's, like, the human element. There's the animal element. There's the firefighter element. There's the nature, like, environmental element.
I know.
And, like, it just won't stop.
Did you see the video?
And then, like, there's also the celebrity element.
No, and we have to get to that. But I can't give them my time right now. Like, I need 5 minutes. Here are the elements that I'm concerned about. Did you see Winnie Cummings, like, doing the Lord's work?
That's what I was watching last night, and I was just so interested in, like, the logistics of the animals and Malibu Wine Safari tours.
Which is, okay, Malibu Wine Safari is that place in Malibu that, like, all the Kardashians go to, all the people from The Bachelor go. It's like a safari, and they serve wine.
And they take pictures with Stanley the giraffe.
And in essence, they hold animals in captivity.
But it looks like a nice place
it's a ranch. Like, it's like, I don't consider that nearly as bad as like a zoo, but like, but they are technically like being kidnapped, but they're being kidnapped in a mansion.
Right, and if I were to be an animal being kidnapped, I think I would want to go to Malibu Wine Safari.
They're not in like a fake glass ocean. It's like a
Yes.
true ranch. They have like acres and acres. It's fine.
And they're with their fellow animals.
And and they have giraffe there, and it's like virtually impossible to transport a giraffe. Like they basically die every time. But Whitney Cummings was like, they did it for the hangover. Like you could do it to save a life. And and I understand that like getting the humans out is a priority for sure. But they lied. Like they told everyone that they evacuated all the animals. And people like board their horses there. Like rich people in Malibu who have horses but don't have stables, like their horses live. They like rent apartments for their horses, and they told them that they evacuated their horses, and they didn't.
But then, so I was trying to keep up with everything on her story, and it seemed like she was trying to be really patient, but giving them the benefit of the doubt.
And she was being transparent. Like
And
she was like, I don't know.
She was like, I don't know if it was best for them to keep Stanley there. I'm trying to get a vet and an expert to come and tell me. And she was keeping it very open-ended and really trying not to put the blame, because everyone she spoke to on the phone clearly was concerned. They love animals, but like they can only do so much.
Then I looked at another girl. I forget her name. She's working with Paul Works, and she had like 500,000 followers. And homegirl was there at Malibu Wine Safari. She brought the exotic vet, and she said that they're all okay. The giraffe didn't have any lung inhalation. He was totally fine. There was one pig that had he got like so freaked out because he saw fire that he escaped the pen and got like burned or something, but he's okay.
Wow. So they actually might have done the right thing by not evacuating the animals.
I don't know. Like, I just don't know. I mean, I'm not an exotic vet, so I don't really know what the proper protocol is. But to me, it's like the lying is the murky area.
Right. Anyway, so that's just like one element of it.
And the human element, like I've literally been retweeting things on Twitter. People are like, I found this lady. Like, does anyone know her? Because there was like a retirement village or like
Paradise.
an old age home for like people who like might not know what's really going on. And they just like are wandering the streets. I can't.
Yeah, so one town called Paradise was just completely burned, leveled. In total, 42 people have died so far, and 220 are still missing, which is so sad and so scary. And some of the reports were saying that the flames were so strong that, like, if someone did die, like, they're just bone parts at this point, and like it'll take time. Like they're bringing in DNA experts to identify those bodies, but it's not like they found a body. Like they're missing.
Right. Oh my God, that's so crazy. I didn't even think of that.
It's so crazy. It's so scary.
How did it start?
Okay, so then
because Ben and I were talking about it, he was like, I heard it was a campfire.
No,
I didn't hear that.
It's the fire is called the campfire. There's three fires going on.
Ben.
One's called Camp Fire. One's called Wolseley
I heard
Fire.
Wolseley, yeah.
And then there's a third one.
But did they all start from the same source?
No, but I know what I read was that one of them started from a power outage spark. And then the Santa Ana wind, it's just like a horrible timing.
Right.
The Santa
And
Ana
the
winds
dry
came through, blowing 50 miles
land.
per hour. Plus the dry land, the bristle, the trees. And it's just taking the state by storm. But we were talking about this the other day, and I can't remember if it was because the fires had just started or we just happened to talk about fires, that sometimes the fires start because it's just so dry and like it just
like friction
sparks itself. But this one seems to have been man-made because it was a electrical issue, which is just so tragic.
And I don't think truly that there's any worse way to die than being burned alive. It's like literally my worst nightmare.
Being burned alive in your car trying to evacuate.
Leave. Right, and that's the thing. It's like whenever I hear of like a hurricane.
Natural disaster.
And it's like they give you a week, like it seems like so much time. And now it's like these people literally got 10 minutes.
Yeah.
There wasn't even a way to evacuate. They died while evacuating. Oh my God, it's so sad.
Because like there's traffic, like a small town like Paradise, like the whole town doesn't ever have to leave at one time, so the roads aren't made for it.
No,
it took
totally.
them. I read it took like 1 hour to go 3 miles, and like so people were just getting out and running.
And this to me is like, this is why life is so unfair. Like we're all equal. But like people can helicopter and private jet out of there, while like a retirement village, people are running for their lives. Like that's not fair.
Yeah, or like just go rent a house, get a hotel, rent a house. Like other people.
No, even just like the basic like thing, just getting out.
Yeah.
It's like I know this is gonna sound so mean, but like, am I supposed to feel bad for like Miley Cyrus? Like I know that's so mean to say like she lost her house, but like I don't.
No, it's
like
not.
She got to chop her out of there.
She got all.
While
of her
people
animals,
literally died while running on the freeway. Like I don't know. I know it's mean to say, but
no, it's definitely sad to lose your home.
Yeah, for sure.
But most of celebrities at least like have insurance. It's the memories and that's so sad. But it's way worse for
real
other people.
And I can't stop like just okay like. The people, like, there was just so much going on, like
this weekend,
and it's just like it really proves how like out of touch that Hollywood is. Like they go on and like don't get me wrong, like that baby to baby thing they did, they raised $4 million and that's really important. But like them just like getting dressed up in black tie gowns and like taking pictures while literally people like 20 miles up are being burned alive. I'm like, you don't, like you're so dumb.
No, and it's like, it's so nice that they raised $4 million, and who knows if they would have been able to do it without having a gala and getting dressed up and taking pictures, black tie. But also, all those people could have gone up and started helping.
Give your planes. Give your planes.
Give your plane, or just like volunteer.
No, totally. And it's like when I saw like everyone, I'm just like.
And it's easy for us to say across the country.
Of course.
Like they're doing what they can, but there was a lot of things that were happening this weekend that made me feel like they're so out of touch. So many award shows going on, celebrating absolutely nothing.
Right.
When miles away, people are burning alive.
I couldn't agree more. And it's like, I don't want to shit on the fact that they raised $4 million and Baby to Baby is a wonderful organization that does great work. But it's just like, I don't know. I feel like we could have done better. It was just really weird. Like, but in between the posts of like, love California, also like me in a $6,000 gown.
Here's my thigh slit.
At a black tie gala. I was so like, now more than ever, they're just highlighting like how hypocritical and out of touch they are.
Right. I agree. So anyways, our first official story has to do with the celebrity and the natural disaster of it all. Kim and Kanye hire private firefighters to save home and neighborhood. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's $60 million mansion was unscathed in the devastating California wildfires thanks to a private team of firefighters they hired to battle the blazes. The power couple is being praised by neighbors in their Hidden Hills neighborhood for shelling out for a squad of smoke eaters who dug trenches in order to keep the inferno at bay, TMZ reported Monday. The couple's mansion is situated at the end of a cul-de-sac adjacent to a field and could have threatened the rest of the block had it gone up in flames. Neighbors told TMZ that Kardashian and West saved their homes. The couple were among many celebrities who were forced to evacuate their homes. Okay.
Like, how do you hire private firefighters? Like, is there a job where like I'm a firefighter but like privately?
Maybe it's retired firefighters.
Maybe.
Or maybe it's firefighters from other states.
Right. But like, I just want to know more about the logistics. How do you go about hiring private firefighters?
No, I agree. And like, why can't we all contribute to hiring private firefighters for other neighborhoods?
Right.
Like, where's the fund for that?
Right. Like, I'll donate.
Like, I can donate to the LAFD, but at a certain point, they only have as much resources and manpower as they have. But where do I donate to bring in other firefighters from around the country?
Right. No, totally. And like when I first read this, I was like, oh my God, what? I don't know how to feel about this because, like I said, this just further proves like the great disparity, is that the right word? Between like rich and poor. It's like you can literally hire firefighters to save your house, but like other people are truly like their shoes are melting while they're running for their lives. Like the disparity is so real. But homegirl saved the whole block.
Right.
So it's like good for you. I don't know how to feel.
So I don't. And also, I mean, we are Kim stans, and if someone else had done this, I don't know how I would feel.
Right.
But I feel like it was her putting her resources to good use. Like,
and it wasn't like she told the firefighters, don't save anyone else's house.
Right, like she saved the block.
Right, which would have, by the way,
Those
it's that
are
block
also
and then the
human
next
lives,
block
like,
and the next block.
Just because they're rich doesn't mean that they, so I'm here for this. I just wish we knew how we could do this for more blocks and more people.
Right, and yeah, when I read the headline's like a little misleading. It's like they saved their own house on page 6.
I think they just added comma neighborhood because
good,
they
okay.
realized, I don't know if it was there before, but it's there.
Right, and if I was rich and I knew I could hire private firefighters to save my home where my kids live, for sure. So like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a Kim apologist because I love her so much, but like, good for her, and she saved the block.
Right. Also, it took her like so long to find a home to live in. Remember when she was living at Chris's house? It's like, imagine if this home burned down.
$60 million.
Just move back to Chris's house.
Yeah, and just stay there.
Yeah.
Or like live in a hotel. I don't know.
It's not the worst idea I've heard. And she saved her house.
And she saved her house and she saved the block. This is just so crazy. Honestly, I like really didn't understand the gravity of it because there have been fires before and they like take over fields and people try to like save the animals, but it's never been like
and like
so
wineries. It's more so land, but these are really more densely populated areas.
This is like suburbs, and it's literally like biblical times.
No, it's crazy, and I was reading like it's gonna get worse before it gets better. Like they'll probably take another week to put them out. Like it's not slowing down.
And then me and Ben last night were just like talking about it because like Ben was like, we were just trying to come up with ways like we could fix it. And we're like, I literally like couldn't come out. Have you seen the video of the planes that drop that purple powder? I don't know what it is.
Yes.
It's the craziest thing.
I don't know what it is either. And I've been meaning to watch the Miles Teller movie all weekend. I was going to watch it last night, but instead I chose to go to bed at 9:30, which was the move for me.
Totally.
I think I might watch it on the plane after I put together our telenovela from Miami.
And by the way, Bethany Be Strong is involved. I saw her post something this morning, obviously.
But it's so crazy because it's like we can be the most technologically advanced society that's ever been. But like there are some natural things that like nothing can help.
Right, no, like even in a hurricane, if you had all the money, like you could get everyone out and you could find places and people and give them
and
diapers.
You let it happen and then you rebuild.
Right.
But you can't imagine a hurricane that you couldn't
stop. You couldn't stop the weather, right. So it's so crazy. It's literally like the most horrible thing I've ever heard. And like every detail I hear just like makes me want to cry.
This morning I saw like Daily Mail did a write-up of like a lot of the animals that have been affected, and there's literally this cat that's just like burned to a crisp. Oh my God. And I don't even know if it's alive or dead. It looked like it was eating something. It was just like burnt.
Stop.
It's so sad.
There's so many elements that are so sad. Like the old people running. I can't. Like it literally makes me want to cry.
Yeah. Moving on to something that's not as sad, but definitely confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki Bella goes on a date with the Bachelorette's Peter Kraus. Quote, "I don't know if I'm ready." Does Nikki Bella have a new man in her life? In a sneak peek from the upcoming season of Total Bellas, Brie Bella sets her sister up on a date, and you might recognize him. Quote, "Nicole gave me permission to set her up on a date," Brie says, before revealing that the lucky man is Peter Kraus from The Bachelorette. And while the twins' mom certainly seems to be on board, Nikki struggles with the idea of moving on. Quote, "I feel like I'm 15, she says to Brie as Peter tries to FaceTime her. "I don't know if I'm ready for this." Ready or not, Nikki heads out for a romantic night with Kraus. After riding gondolas, Peter leans in for a kiss. It's unclear if they did kiss.
Right, the preview
This is just
cuts.
a preview.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw this in the toasters, and I was shocked.
Well, here's the thing. I wasn't. Because I've said it once, I'll say it again. The world revolves around the morning toast. When Peter Kraus was here, I was just reading questions for him, like people left up for him on Instagram, and a couple people were like, "Why does Nikki Bella keep liking all your photos?" So the association of them, the two of them, wasn't so random. The way that they like are doing this organized date, like a fucking episode of The Bachelorette, is weird. But the two of them together, I wasn't surprised because the toast knows everything.
Yeah, I was surprised, I'm not gonna lie. And even though people like each other's pictures randomly on Instagram all the time. It's like you become a celebrity, so like, yeah, I'm gonna flirt with fellow celebrities that are like my dream girl.
Yeah, and like, honestly, I know I'm obviously just like bitter and jealous, but like, I just don't think they're right for each other.
No, they're not right for each other. Someone in the toasters said it like Peter is a catch, a dream, like one of the most handsomest men in the world.
Handsomest.
But those things I don't think is what Nikki Bella's looking for.
No, not at all. Like John Cena, no offense, is not like gorgeous. He's like short.
But like he's, a career man.
He's rich.
Yeah,
Peter Kraus cannot give Nikki Bella the life.
Ferdinand money.
Okay, here it is. Ready? Peter Kraus cannot give Nikki Bella the life she so desperately needs and is accustomed to.
Who knows what she needs? But once you've tasted caviar, it's hard to go back to catfish.
Exactly.
Is the saying.
Exactly.
Not that Peter's a catfish.
No, but like he lives in Wisconsin. Not that that's bad, but like he doesn't live in a mansion like
He's not making that Ferdinand coin.
No, but maybe he will.
Maybe he will.
Okay, who do you think makes the most money?
Maybe I would put him in my animated revival of Counselor and Camper.
Okay, who do you think?
He could play camp director.
Jackie, focus.
It's hard. Okay.
Who do you think from the Bachelor franchise, everyone, makes the most money? Like from beginning to not Chris Harrison. Like,
Jesse Waters.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay, but like...
In modern times?
Yeah. Like oldest season being like...
No, I know, like
Catherine and Sean.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a couple names. I'm gonna throw out there. Jordan Rogers does okay.
Okay.
I think Sean Lowe from Bachelor fame does okay.
Okay. Yeah, they have
most of the
Lowe and Co.
Yeah, most of the leads do okay. So now we have to think about like contestants.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Marcus Grod like makes coin.
Who the fuck is that?
Marcus
and Lacey?
Yeah.
No, but I mean from Bachelor fame, not like in their home jobs.
From Bachelor,
like JoJo?
Honestly, I was talking only boys because like.
No, I'm talking about everyone.
Oh, no, girls make so much money.
Like Amanda, who do you think makes the most? I think like Amanda Stanton.
Amanda, JoJo.
Becca,
Lauren.
Wow, they all really came from like the same season.
Yeah, and it was just like a gold rush.
Yeah. Ugh, to be alive.
to be alive.
Must be nice.
I was thinking about the men, though. Which men do you think?
Ooh, such slim pickings.
Because for the women, it really is easier.
Of course.
Like a man posting about FabFitFun, I can't think of anything sadder.
I can't think that converts sales, you know?
No, but it's like, that's, like a girl posting FabFitFun, it's just so easy for them. And they just make so much money hand over fist. For the men.
Let me think. Yeah, probably Sean Lowe. They have a furniture line on Wayfair that does very well.
What about contestants? Oh, I'm sure Ben Higgins does well.
Really, he works for a nonprofit.
He does a podcast.
So do we.
He does a podcast.
Ooh.
Spooky.
Or maybe Ashley I don't know.
Yeah.
She's like, she thirsts it out. She says no to nothing.
She is the breadwinner.
Yeah, in that
her
relationship,
family.
of course. Yeah, I mean, not that that's like saying much, but.
Yeah, no, but she does okay. That is
Corinne?
just interesting to think about.
Corinne?
I think Corinne does well, but I think she could be like, I don't
I don't
think
think
she's
she
as thirsty.
cares.
Like, right, she doesn't care as much as the others.
Yeah.
Because she also like had a job working in her like she
Right,
always
she
has
has a
fall
family
back on.
business, yeah, and she looked really cute at her birthday, by the way.
She looked so beautiful.
Like, we weren't invited because we were away, but like, do you think if we were in New York, she would have invited us?
Of course.
Okay, yeah, I think so too.
Like we're true friends.
We are. She cried when she saw me.
No, I love her so much. I'm so happy for her.
So much. I'm so happy for her.
Like, she seems so happy,
Mm-hmm.
and I love her. Are you ready for the next story?
Sure.
Because I couldn't talk about Nikki and Peter forever, but I could think about it forever.
No, there's really nothing to say
There's
because we
nothing
saw a 10-second clip.
There's nothing to say, but I just have, like, my mind is spinning.
No, I've got nothing to say.
Step out, step. Wow, no, I'm not sounding good today. Okay,
Yeah,
next
just
story.
today.
Next story. I think this is probably, like, just the most... We keep talking about things being out of touch, and something happened this weekend that was the most out of touch thing.
Please tell me it's the Revolve Awards.
It is the Revolve Awards. And the story that will lead us in, Kendall Jenner avoids the spotlight at award show.
No, at award stage.
Yeah, at stage. Fresh off the Victoria's Secret fashion show runway, Kendall Jenner headed to Las Vegas where she received Revolve's Icon of the Year award Saturday. But we hear she accepted the award prior to the show and she did not give an acceptance speech at the lavish Fiji water-sponsored event. Honestly, I didn't even know it was sponsored by Fiji.
I didn't even know it was lavish.
A source told us host Terrence Jenkins explained that Jenner wanted to stay out of the spotlight. It will always shock me that his last name is Jenkins and not Jay.
No, it is Jay.
A source told us that host Terrence J
By
explained
the way,
that Jenner...
the one thing that Revolve did right and brought them a little more back in touch, Terrence J.
Terrence J is the host of the century.
I couldn't agree more, and like he deserves more work.
I want to see a show helmed, one by us, but then another show helmed by Terrence J, Morgan Stewart, and Charlemagne.
Yes, and also Justin, the lady sitter.
Yes.
I love him.
Yes. Oh, but then it's
Then
a
it's
3-to-1
nightly pop,
ratio.
yeah.
Right. Or they could each have their own show. But I'm telling you, like, those are the 4 hosts that are going places.
I need Charlemagne
Sorry,
to become a little bit more mainstream.
the 6 hosts that are
Oh
going
yeah,
places.
sorry, us too.
We keep counting ourselves out.
But because we're so humble.
By Sunday, Jenner was back at it, attending the PCAs with her famous family. Okay.
Oh, sorry, Jackie. Bachelor person we forgot about, Emily Maynard.
Yeah.
She's rich.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I think she's like home rich.
She was rich before, rich during, rich after.
Yeah. I think she got some money from Ricky.
Yes,
And then she came from family money. I think she did really well on The Bachelor.
She wrote a book.
She wrote a book, a bestseller. And now I think she married someone rich from her church too. Ugh,
Yeah.
Some girls are just like born under a lucky star, and Emily Maynard was one of them.
Totally. And some girls are just like born to be rich. Like their poor version of them doesn't exist, you know?
No, the poor version of me does exist, but I wasn't meant
You're
for
fighting it. Okay, the Revolve Awards. Claude, take it away.
I mean, we were watching, like, okay, first of all, the fact that Revolve does awards is fucking hilarious. Like, what? What are you giving awards
What
for?
are we awarding?
And to be honest,
Best usage of Facetune?
I would think maybe a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, like, the awards, like, the concept would have been a good idea, like, just influencer awards. Like, there really are, influencers is such, like, a bustling, like, economy.
Honestly, it's the digital awards. It's the digis.
Right,
What
it's
are-
like the shorties, the webbies, the streamies. Like, it should have been one of
They
those.
should partner with a shorty.
Especially because, like, Revolve was really one of the first brands to, like, dive headfirst into influencers. And, like, they only recently started getting, like, real celebrity talent. But, like, for a while, the only thing they cared about was influencers. Like, I remember Danielle went on one of their trips, like, 2 years ago. And it was, like, not nearly what it is now. And she
Danielle,
was just
we wore what?
Bernstein, we wore what? And it was, like, in Austin. And it was, like, in a a nice house with like 4 or 5 girls. Like it was so different.
Just and like wearing the clothes, promoting their pop-up shop at Austin.
And it was like really good. And I feel like they are just so weird now. And it's like they built their brand off the backs of people like Danielle and like all these bloggers. And now all they care about is like Olivia Culpo and Romy Strigid.
No, but even Olivia Culpo, I'm putting her in the blogger category.
Fine, yeah.
All they care about is the Victoria's Secret Angels, Emily Ratajkowski, and Shay Mitchell.
Yeah, no, it's like so stupid how like, it's like mean. Like these girls literally built the brands and now like Revolve couldn't care less about them and like they still throw them a bone and invite them every once in a while.
And they did the Revolve Awards last year too, and it didn't strike me as so out of touch as it did this year.
Right, like, okay, icon of the year, Kendall Jenner. For Revolve, like, what?
Kendall Jenner, icon of the year, wearing a dress that I wore to my birthday 1 year ago. What about that is iconic, forward-thinking, fashion-forward, question mark?
Question mark.
I wore that dress a year ago, and so did Hailey Baldwin. Like, that dress had its moment a year ago, and you're receiving an icon award wearing a year-old dress.
Maybe she wanted to be reflective of the year that she won the award.
I hope so.
Me too, because that would be innovative.
Hope so, but it's like, give me something iconic to work with.
Yeah, no, that was weird. And it's just like all they care about now is like spending the most amount of money on things that you can see. So probably my favorite part of the awards was watching Revolve's Instagram story. Like the stage was gorgeous. Like they spent all their budget on the stage and they turned the camera around like once and they have probably 50 people like sitting in a conference room. Like,
it's a conference room.
Like it was a ballroom. Like there was carpet and like chairs. Like,
no, it's like if you've ever been on like a corporate trip, you've been in that ballroom.
And the stage was like Grammy level with the neon signs. And then you turn around, like these people are getting up from chairs like that I would break if I sat in.
Yeah, like no bueno.
And also I feel like they were so thirsty like before like announcing like the nominees and stuff. And then like when the winners, like they never announced the winners. I didn't see it anywhere. And then 2 days later I saw it on their Instagram story.
All I know is Helen Owen is the best breakout star. And I don't know what she broke out from this year because she's been around for
forever.
Centuries. I remember we were like,
because we found out she was dating Zach Coulter from The Bachelor, and he was on The Bachelor 4 years ago. So we're like,
I remember when we discovered Helen Owen.
When?
And she was already at 1 million followers. It was when we were in LA centuries ago as a family. Remember when I threw up in the bed that trip?
No, but okay. When did you throw up in the bed?
It was literally 2.5 years ago.
Okay.
We had a crazy night out at Sir.
Oh yeah.
I threw up in the bed. I slept in with Margot, and I tried to blame it on her.
Yeah, I remember. All you had to do was say.
That's when I knew about Helen Owen. So
right.
I don't know how she broke out this year specifically, but I don't understand.
Yeah, no, like so stupid, so out of touch.
So out of touch. I can't and I shan't and I went.
No, and it's just like, as much as I like for a while like hate Revolve just because they're so non-inclusive and so out of touch with reality, like I really do think that like in the influencer space, like they really like revolutionized Revolve.
I agree.
They revolutionized like influencer marketing, using like influencers as models, using influencers as advertising. And for a while, like even though they were annoying and non-inclusive, they were smart business-wise. Now like their priorities are so out of whack. Like them sending that janky ass private plane for like Olivia Culpo, Romy Strigid, and all the other models who they forced to be there, like was so sad. Like I really thought that plane was gonna go down.
It was like a 4-seater that's flying across the country. These girls are so tall. There's no legroom. They would have been more comfortable flying coach.
Totally.
It was truly shocking. And I agree with you, but I also disagree with you because I do love Revolve. Like as a e-commerce clothing website, if I want to order something and have it in 1 or 2 days and I want as many options in the world, Revolve. Okay. There are a few things they're not great at, being inclusive, you know, sizing, etc. and these award show. But overall, like I really think that they like are the answer to all the problems we have at Bloomingdale's and Saks.
Agreed. Because they get like brands you've never heard of. Who cares? They sell them and it's good shit. Like Bloomingdale's, if you haven't heard of it.
Right. So in so many ways, I'm here for Revolve and I want them to do well. And they're doing so well. But just stuff like this, it's just, come on. Like everyone's sitting around like applauding each other for posting a picture in a bathing suit.
I couldn't agree more.
I can't.
Like it was so stupid. And like honestly, like I don't feel like the streamies or the shorties or the webbies like are reflective of like the girls that we follow and like make fun of secretly. Like there really should be an award, like best Instagram or like in different
flow.
Like right, best beauty, best lifestyle, best humor, like whatever. Like there should be something like that. Like I don't think the shorties are like too digital, and Revolve is like they were gonna do a good job and then they want it to be too celebrity. Like we really need like best morning show, you know?
Yeah. No, we need we need the Toasties.
Done.
I think we should put together like an award show.
Honestly, I think we should start a Kickstarter.
Shop it around.
Kickstarter. We'll fund it. And like we just need like $1 million. And we'll do it. And we'll come up with all the nominees and everything.
Yeah, and like anyone can come. Like we'll try and rent out MSG like for free.
Yeah. Okay, so if you were to do like best...
Our award show.
Best...
And also, critical. It would be fan voted, and I want to see what the fans vote for.
Wait, no, I want numbers.
Like, we were talking about American Idol, like, how did Maddie Poppy win American Idol? And, like, we were saying how Gabby Barrett couldn't win because she, like, already went on tour with Luke Bryan. They probably didn't want a man to win, so Maddie Poppy's boyfriend couldn't win. And it's like, who should have won? And I'm like, what if the people chose?
Right, no.
What if the votes counted?
And every award show markets themselves as, like,
Fan
voting. No, I want numbers. I want crunch those numbers. I want a pie graph.
I really want to know who people think is the best beauty influencer.
Totally. And it's like, just because I think someone's the best beauty influencer, like, doesn't mean that's correct.
Right.
The majority does rule.
Like, I really think that it's way more interesting to know what the people want than, like, which influencer you want to push.
I think we should do it.
I think we should too.
Maybe we just start first as like a digital thing. We would need someone to build the website for us because I want to show the numbers.
Yeah. I would want best like beauty influencer.
Best fashion influencer.
Best fashion influencer. Like
best digital show. And obviously we're going to put ourselves up, but we're not going to rig it.
But we're also like the only digital show.
Totally. And like the best.
But then I also want like best photography. Like someone's pictures who just look incredible.
Best Bachelor alum. Brand.
Best Bachelor content.
Yeah, or like I want to go like,
best Bachelor influencer, post-Bachelor success.
Right, I want to go like Scrubbing In versus Off the Vine versus
yes.
Olivia Caridi's fake podcast, Taylor's fake podcast. Like I want to put them against each other.
Pit them all against each other.
Yeah.
Versus Dean's
It's 11/11 Make-A-Wish.
Ooh.
Or like biggest thirst trap.
11/11 Make-A-Wish that we one day get this award show done.
Make the toasties happen.
The toasties.
No, like if you operate a conference facility, we'll start there. If Verval did it, we can. If you build stages and want to give us one for free, I'll take that too. If you're a sponsor, you want to sponsor, hit me up. And if you know how to build a website that counts votes, let me know.
Yeah, SurveyMonkey. What else?
SurveyMonkey.
Okay, speaking of out of touch, Victoria's Secret faces backlash after execs' comments about trans and plus-size models.
Oh my God, this was so crazy.
This was so crazy. Hours before the 2018 Victoria's Secret fashion show taped at New York's Pier 94 on Thursday, Vogue published a joint interview with the lingerie's Giant's chief marketing officer, Ed Razek, and Monica Mitro, exec VP of Public Relations. In their discussion, Razek was asked to explain why the annual spectacle does not include transgender or plus-size models. In his response, which included the use of the word transsexual, an outdated and offensive term, Razek said that the trans and plus-size women do not exemplify the, quote, fantasy that Victoria's Secret is trying to sell. Quote, shouldn't you have transsexuals in the show? No, I don't think we should. Well, why not? Because the show is fantasy, he told the publication. It's a 42-minute entertainment special. That's what it is. Razek said that he and the Victoria's Secret team have previously thought of casting trans and plus-size models, but ultimately decided against doing so.
Shocking.
Quote, if you're asking if we've considered putting a transgender model in the show or looked at putting a plus-size model in the show, we have. We've invented the plus-size model show in what our sister division, Lane Bryant. Lane Bryant still sells public-size lingerie, but it sells a specific range, just like every specialty retailer in the world sells a range of clothing, as do we. We market to who we sell to, and we don't market to the whole world. We attempted to do a television special for plus sizes in 2000. No one had any interest in it, still don't.
Yeah, well, when you make it like that, we're gonna make a special runway that's big enough for these women. Like, please, just like put everyone in the same shit. I can't. And while he's gross, what I can't is like with like certain models trying to make like their moment off of this interview. Like, there are a couple plus size and transgender models who are like trying to campaign for themselves now. It's like, please, bitch, that's my job.
No, and also like, there is a big difference between Bella Hadid and a plus size model. There's a whole category of women.
Jackie, don't make me say
in there.
Iskra!
There's a whole, no, but like even, like me, like not, and I shop at Victoria's Secret.
Oh, like you're one of the models.
No, I'm saying like, he says we cater to the people that shop at our store. I'm sorry. If I have a body like Candace Swanepoel, I'm not shopping at Victoria's Secret. I'm going around naked. People
no,
like.
Not only that, if I have a body like Candace Swanepoel, I'm obviously gonna catch a rich ass man and he's gonna make me my own lingerie.
No, and I'm gonna shop at La Perla. No offense.
No offense.
But like people who are sizes like us that are, I'm not plus size and I'm not Bella Hadid, and I could shop at your store, so you're not catering to the people who shop at your store.
Right. We need more about Barbara Palvins of the world.
The more I see of her, the more I love her.
Jackie, me too. And like the Dylan Sprouse of it all, I can't.
And I've been like looking at Sports Illustrated and trying to like, we were gonna put together a slideshow of models who we would want to see in the Victoria's Secret fashion show, but then we like got so caught up in looking at them that we got distracted.
Yeah.
And Barbara Palvin is one of the few Victoria's Secret models who also does Sports Illustrated.
Does she do both?
Yeah. And I always thought it was one or the other.
Well, maybe you can't. Is she an angel? She might. Oh, you know what she is? I think she's a pink model.
Or she just is a walker.
Right. I don't think you can be an angel. There's like different levels. There's some just models. There's some pink ambassadors. There's some angels. You definitely can't be an angel and be in Sports Illustrated.
No. I don't know. But then like Tyra Banks was both, right?
But Tyra Banks is special.
Right. I don't know.
She's great.
Anyways,
no matter where she goes.
A lot of celebrities are
dress her up. From her head to her toes, at the town, at the mall. You look around, fashion after dark. After dawn, she'll spend the whole night dancing. Shine bright, shine far, don't be shy, be a star. Where you live, where you are, be a star. Do-do-do. Very high.
A lot of celebrities are taking major umbrage with these statements.
Who?
Gigi Gorgeous.
Of course.
Amy Schumer, I saw.
Of course.
Tess Holiday. Who else?
Well, here's the thing. The thing is,
the Model Alliance.
I saw that. It's just so funny because like the people like who should be speaking out against it and normally would can't because they're in the show. Do you know what I mean?
Like who?
I don't know. I feel like Gigi loves an opportunity to say something about something.
Right.
And she
to
would
speak on behalf of
to
social
tweet something.
justice.
Yeah. But no, she can't. She's under contract.
Totally. Interessante.
I wonder if this will change next year, given like the backlash. And Victoria's Secret released a statement. Did you see?
Yes. It's definitely in this article. Please read this important message. Quote from Ed. Quote, my remark regarding the inclusion of transgender models in the Victoria's Secret fashion show came across as insensitive. I apologize. To be clear, we absolutely would cast a transgender model for the show. We've had transgender models come to castings, and like many others, they didn't make it. But it was never about gender. I admire and respect their journeys to embrace who they really are.
Okay.
And it's like, what is he trying to say? That transgender people don't shop at Victoria's Secret?
Why, they have boobs too.
Right.
So stupid. Like, and like, how is Victoria's Secret everywhere? Like, it's literally the biggest brand ever. They have stores all over the country. I mean, all over the world. But like, 5% of the world can fit in it. And even if I could fit in it, it's like shit. It's literally made from shit, and it's $60 bras.
I guess because of their marketing, spearheaded by Ed.
So maybe he's onto something. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
No, but you know what I mean? Like, what sets it apart from Aerie? Why can't Aerie achieve that?
Right.
Try as they may.
Try as they may. I don't know. Great point, sister.
Right?
Whatever. Fuck them. I'm just jealous, honestly.
Totally. But it's
everyone
really,
should know, like, everything I'm mean about, like, I'm jealous. Like, Meghan Markle. Oh, bitch.
But we're not even mean about her. I honestly love her.
No, like, I die for her. Like,
honestly, all I wish is, though, that she would, like, do one more Hallmark movie.
Just, like,
give
for
us
you.
that.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of Meghan Markle, like, you saw Deal or No Deal is, like, being thirsty about casting.
they're doing, like, a behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes of how you get cast. And it's like, I don't give a shit about anyone. Show me Meghan Markle's casting tape. I'll watch that.
Meghan Markle? Welcome to your tape.
I'll watch that on repeat.
Of course.
And it's like when he, Harvey, what's his name? Bald man? What's that guy's name?
What's his name?
What's that
He's
guy?
from America's Got Talent.
Harvey?
No.
Harvey.
No.
I think it's Harvey.
Harry. It's Harry.
I don't know.
Howard.
Howie
Mandel. Howie.
Howie was like, you can be on No Deal and you never know what's going to happen. And it's just like, you could become a princess.
Right. Come. No. Wait, give me the iPad. Yeah. Wait, no, but we have to separate it.
Okay.
No, by the way, there's no face. We're both the girls.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hold this. Okay. 1, 2, 3. A princess.
That was way too hard. Okay, fifth and final story, just to shake things up. Shake it up, Chicago. Celine Dion announces a children's clothing line with a bizarre new video.
What?
Celine Dion is getting into the children's clothing market and acting, apparently. The singer 50 debuted a short video announcing Celine Nunu, which appears to be a gender-neutral clothing line for children, on social media Monday morning. In the video, Dion is wrestled to the ground by a police officer. I'm still laughing from Howie. Why was that so hard?
I don't know.
In the video, Dion is wrestled to the ground by a police officer who pins her hands behind her back. It's okay, she says. I'm Celine Dion. The Celine Nunu website lists sweatshirts, jackets,
the what?
Celine Nunu.
That's the name of the brand?
Yeah.
Spell it?
CELINUNU. Celine Nunu. New.
It's all one word?
Yeah.
Celine.
This is it. Celine Nunu.
Celine. Yeah.
Website lists sweatshirts, jackets, leggings, and t-shirts available for $42 to $161, and baby clothes such as hats and onesies. Quote, Celine Dion unites... Quote, Celine Dion unites two forces by one voice. Fashion has the power to shape people's minds, inspire your children to be free, and find their own individuality through clothes, the homepage reads. There are also photos featuring phrases like, raise boys and girls the same way, and quote, you are entirely up to you.
That's very cute.
Very cute. Dion has 3 sons of her own, SoundCloud rapper Renee Charles Angelil, and fraternal twins Eddie and Nelson Angelil, both 8 years old.
Excuse me, did you say SoundCloud rapper?
Yeah, that's what Page 6 Style
I
said.
thought you said that as a joke.
No.
She has a son who's a SoundCloud rapper?
Yeah, Renee Charles Angelil.
And I didn't realize that was a formal title. I thought that was a joke like I said.
No, like that's a
Go
thing.
to his SoundCloud.
Renee Charles Angelil SoundCloud. And it's like, why can't he get a record deal? His mom is
Right, is Celine Dion. How many followers does he have?
Hold on. He's topping the charts of SoundCloud.
There are charts on SoundCloud.
I don't know.
Well, here's the thing.
But it's like, why
I
can't
think this
get
is
to
a
the
great
SoundCloud
brand,
page?
and the world definitely needs the brand. I just don't know if the world needs it to be brought to us by Celine Dion. I think it's so weird when celebrities like randomly change their like careers. Do you know what I mean? Oh.
He has 1,800 followers on SoundCloud. His last post was 3 months ago, and it got 5,513 listens.
Play it.
It's called Right Now.
Put the speaker of the iPad up to your mic.
Wait, let me play his most popular one. The Kid. Oh, wait. Never Stop. Oh, wait. Okay, Never Stop seems like a good place to start.
To start, Never Stop.
I wonder if
No, you're going to say something legal?
Yeah, let's go, yeah. I've been thinking about some shit lately. Boss move, life shit, fuck you, pay me. She said she loved me, but only man at parley. So I stepped on the gas with my bio and my Rari. You can't phase me, can't get me to change, because I'm a rocket from the north side, Tracy McGrady. Move to the desert, sweeter than some dessert. Fake homies that deserted me, I do not deserve. But I still shine with my Louis on. It's me, myself, and I, bitch, I cannot go wrong. Please let me go on.
I want to wait till the chorus to make my final decision.
Still got the bars with me, make you stumble back. Blue Jays fitted cap, 9 shots in the gap. In the works, platinum tracks, Grammy, bitch, give me that.
Steal your mom's Grammy.
Right. Rondo, 16, I was bulling out the condo. At 8 years old, I was counting cars and learning how to manage. I was a mini 21 savage. South Beach living, talent was gifted, but I still grind in the paint Udonis has.
Okay, so he wrote a song about using his mom's money.
Now we know why he didn't get a record deal.
No, basically it's just like, I grew up rich because my mom's Celine Dion, and it's like rapping about it, I guess.
Right, and then he counted cards. It's like, why would you admit to that? I don't know.
Grew up
Honestly, like,
swishin'.
it's not the worst thing I ever heard. Like, at least he's trying, you know?
No, it might be the worst thing I've ever heard.
Stop. Like, what if he sees this?
He should know, find another career path. No, he's rich. He can do whatever he wants.
That's
like,
true.
race cars.
Yeah,
Do something
I'm
better.
not going to feel sorry for him. Of all the people we spoke about today, like,
Right.
I'm not going to feel sorry for Renee Charles Angelil.
Is there anyone you spoke about today that you feel bad about?
Yeah, the victims of the California wildfires.
Oh, yeah,
For them,
duh.
I feel badly about.
Yeah, Renee Charles, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
His heart will go on.
And, like, you want to cop a Grammy? Like, I'm sure your mom's office is stacked. Like, she probably has Grammys in storage. Like,
Do you remember when he said he was a mini 21 Savage?
she wouldn't notice if one went missing.
No, I can't believe we have to get on a plane and go to another land after this.
I know. But, like, it's going to be crazy when you step off and you're in another land.
And I didn't pack well or really anything.
I packed better than I did for Miami because I knew the things that I needed. I still didn't bring a deodorant because I can't find mine. And mine has just, like, stopped working completely.
By the way, me too.
Like, I'm immune to my deodorant.
No,
now
I'm all
using,
about
like, Zax because
I'm all about perfume now and spraying it in my hair because, like, if your hair smells good, it doesn't matter what your armpits smell like.
No, I'm all about perfume. And what's hard about perfume for me, I feel like I'm one of these people, like, perfume
Doesn't stay.
stick on me.
Jackie, me too. I heard if you put
Other people,
Aquaphor,
I can smell them from a mile away.
but that's not good either.
No, but, like, at least they have, like, a vibe, a scent to them. Like, for me, it's like I'm spending all this money on perfume, and the minute I walk out the door, it leaves me.
I couldn't know. I put perfume, but if you put it in your hair, it really stays. It might stay even too long. Also, you can't travel with perfume because it's liquid, and if it's more than 3 fluid ounces, first of all, it could crack, and like that's just annoying. And if it's more than 3 fluid ounces, it cracks. I mean, I can't even talk English. It'll get taken away. I'm like, sir, I spent $60 on that.
60, that's a bargain.
Actually, no, I got it for free in a PR package from Giorgio Armani. Thank you.
Ooh, but it's like, even free perfume, that's, we always talk about perfume marketing, how it's like so hard to buy a perfume because Kim told me to, when I can't smell it and I can't return it.
That's why Scentbird is great, because you can actually like choose samplers.
And it's a perfume subscription service, and every month you get like a perfume bottle, and it's a reasonable size, so you can take
Travel
it on the
with
plane.
it.
You can leave it in your purse so that when your perfume doesn't stick to you, like it doesn't for most Oshrys out here.
Right, now what
you
is
can
it about our
reapply.
Jewish skin?
No, I have no idea, like just something.
Did you pack any of the mini Scentbirds?
I did, I'm obsessed, because we were able to sample a bunch of perfumes, so I got some of my favorites and some things I wanted to try, like Moschino Fresh, but it's like you can't try a perfume unless you go to the store and sniff it and then you get a headache. You can't like order it and try it, because then
No,
you
also
own
on
it.
a night out, like when you change your lipstick, a spritz in the hair can save a life.
Can save a life. And so these are like almost, they're not sample size like you get in a magazine, but it's like
They're bigger.
They're bigger, they're better. They come in this really cute, nifty case so it doesn't spill in your bag.
Jackie, when I saw that, I was like, I didn't order this. What is it? I didn't know what it was.
Same. I was like, did I get like fake versions of the perfumes
I'm like,
I chose?
oh great, this generic.
No, but when you twist it out,
You
your
see the bottle, yeah.
comes out, and it's all the perfume smells like designers, everything.
And have you ever finished like a full bottle of perfume?
Yes.
I never have.
But then I was using a perfume for so many years, and then I felt like my deodorant, I became immune to it, and it started to smell weird on me.
Oh.
So I like the idea of switching up perfumes, not too often, but with Scentbird, you get a new perfume every month, and we have a wonderful offer for you.
Opportunity.
With our offer, you'll get 50% off your first month today, so that's only $7.50 for your first perfume. That's Scentbird.com, SCENT, bird.com/toast, and use code TOAST for 50% off your first month. SCENT bird.com/toast.
Cool.
Sign on, smell amazing, take it with you.
I can't, like when I smell, there's nothing, like you just have to go home. Like there's nothing worse.
No, there's nothing worse.
Now I'm afraid we're gonna smell at the CMAs. Maybe we should pick up a new deodorant.
No, I brought one of my Scentbirds.
No, but we should
then
pick up
we're
a new deodorant too.
We must.
What deodorant do you use?
Well, I was using Dove and the clinical care one.
Me too.
Which is like the stronger one. So
Me
if I'm
too.
immune to that, I think I need like men's now. Or I just needed, or like I need secret clinical care.
I don't even want a smell. I just want unscented. I used to use Dry Idea, and it was like really embarrassing because like they didn't even sell it. It was like literally you needed a prescription for it. I used to be really smelly now that I think about it. I used to have like the smelliest feet, and like all my shoes smelled. I grew out of it, like that. The feet in particular.
That's so weird.
Like when I was a kid, I used to have to put special powder in my shoes.
I remember that.
Because the closet
Gold
used to
Bond.
start smelling. Yeah, and I just like
remember
kind of
that.
grew out of it. I used to have to leave my shoes on the terrace.
That is, yeah, I remember that.
But then it just like stopped. Isn't that weird?
That is really weird.
Now my like I don't have smelly feet.
That is the weirdest thing.
Maybe it was just like a puberty thing.
Perhaps. Or maybe like.
But I was beyond
We used
puberty.
to go to school for like 10 hours a day, just like running around being like savages.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what it was. Like
You know,
now
we were-
you like work an hour, you go home, take your shoes off.
Right. And like, yeah,
But now you're like traveling.
I know. I can't get on a plane right now. I
No,
don't want the show to end because I don't want to go to the airport.
I feel the exact same way.
And I want to get, if we pass in like an Auntie Anne's, I'm getting.
And also like, I hope the Uber takes forever.
Okay, so was I with you?
Yes, when we were going to Miami.
No, sometimes I just like can't get out of an Uber. I'm just too tired. And sometimes I can't get out fast enough.
Yeah.
That's the life.
It's one of those days
This
where
is the life.
this is the life. This is the life. Also, scheduling for the rest of the week. Here's what's happening.
This is the life.
Here-
Kingdom Benaviz. What are the words in that song?
Yeah, I know.
Hoo-ah, yeah.
Okay, here's what's going on. Tomorrow,
Tell me what's going on.
you can get a taste of the morning toast
yes.
on Access Online's Facebook
And YouTube.
and YouTube. And
We will
that's-
get you links before. They told us they
Yeah,
can generate them.
If you are in tune with what's necessary, you will find our live stream. And you know what? Put it up on YouTube, on your TV, and just have the most premium experience.
I know, I'm like jealous of like what you guys are gonna get. Also,
So there's no standard episode of the toast tomorrow because you will be getting your toast all evening.
Also, I'm gonna do a master post in the group about like questions you want us to ask celebs because we were saying like we need to do research and look at all the celebs' Instagram so we know what's pertinent.
And we like the good. No, I don't want like Juliana questions. What inspires you? And did you guys plan your outfit coordination?
No, I'm not even gonna ask people who are they're wearing unless I can't think of anything else.
Unless
so
I
just
actually need it.
Just know if I'm asking someone who they're wearing, it's because I truly can't think of anything else to say.
Fun fact. Okay, then Thursday, we will have an episode for you of The Toast podcast only, recapping the CMAs, Fast 5, maybe a little slow 5, because it'll probably be a treacherous day. And then Friday, we are back in studio here in these chairs for the last show until after Thanksgiving.
Oh, really?
And also the last show ever streaming on Facebook.
Thank God Mark Zuckerberg can grab a spoon.
And so then the whole week of Thanksgiving, we are out, and then we are also out the Monday and Tuesday following. We are back on Wednesday.
But for Thanksgiving, we are going to do a Fast 5 every day, right?
We're going to do Patreon episodes over Thanksgiving.
Right, 5 days.
5 days with all of our family members, just, thirsting them out, putting them to work.
Oh, totally, please. Like, this show pays our bills.
Like the interview with Olivia and Zach that, we've been waiting for.
That we've been promising and not doing.
Right. It's because, we've just been so fucking busy. We haven't all hung out,
Ever.
Ever.
So I'm so excited to sit down.
So again, tomorrow, because someone said I didn't say where I'm streaming tomorrow, but I know that I did, on Access Hollywood's Facebook and YouTube pages.
At Access Online.
At Access Online. It'll be starting around 5:30 Eastern time.
So when we're there, it'll be 4:30.
Right, and
because we're going to be in another land.
It's going to be hours worth of content, so enjoy thoroughly. And we will see you in these here chairs on Friday. Anything else you would like to say?
If you are coming to my show in Nashville, please bring me snacks. I have a feeling I'll be hungry, Even though the food at Zany's Nashville is so good. I'm gonna eat actually afterwards because I've been just getting diarrhea from whatever I eat, and I don't want diarrhea on stage. I can't believe that I haven't had a poop attack on stage yet, or a sneeze attack. I haven't even sneezed on stage.
But now that you said it,
I'm gonna shart while I sneeze.
Oh my God.
I love a good shart joke,
I love ending on a shart.
Well, with that, have an amazing day, everyone. We will see you live tomorrow from the CMA red carpet. Make sure you're tuning into the Access Hollywood Facebook and YouTube pages to see your girls making it big time on the big leagues.
And make sure to follow us at The Morning Toast, at Jackie O Problems, at Girl With No Job, Claude With No Job for all of our Nashville content, and then at Pup With No Job, at Tiffany Thornton. Congratulations on giving birth for just premium content all the way.
Love you.